Hello, I'm Wendy Rose Williams, and I am a past life energy healer. And I have the gift and the privilege of helping people release energy that no longer serves them, whether it is anxiety, depression, pain, or just feeling stuck, that stuck energy and not being able to get out of second gear. And when we're able to release that energy that doesn't serve us, my goodness, what a difference. Being able to feel so much happier, so much healthier, and that our life truly has a beautiful purpose and we're able to live that purpose. So, the reason I'm here today, I wanted to share with you an energy clearing and blessing, as well as share with you some resources I have available for you and let you know how we can work together one on one, as well as answer some of the frequently asked questions I get. So let's just dive in and let's start first with the energy clearing and blessing for everyone. You are welcome to close your eyes, just get into a relaxed position, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're going to do the thank you, angels clearing prayer, and we're going to do it 3 times. Thank you, angels, for sweeping your nets up through the core of Mother Earth and through everyone listening's physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional bodies, financial bodies, creative bodies, relationship bodies, romantic bodies, subtle bodies, and auras. Any body I mentioned or did not mention, please sweep your nets through them, taking with you anything not serving us, any energy that's not ours, energy we've outgrown, energy we no longer need, energy that's ours in combination with someone else's. Please take it up to the light for healing now, bringing down in its place beautiful alignment with our own higher selves, with our own brilliant souls, with the distilled wisdom across all lifetimes, and helping us be marvelously grounded to a gracious Mother Earth, as well as marvelously connected to the divine. And most of all, being in our hearts, hearts wide open, as that's where we powerfully create and co create from, and also get to express as souls and as human beings. We'll do that twice more. Thank you, angels, for sweeping your nets through everyone's home and property, taking with you any energy not in service to the listeners on the call or anyone else who lives in the home with them, be they two-legged, four-legged, finned, feathered, scales, or anything I didn't mention. Please uplift the energy and let's respectfully partner with the diva, DEVA, of your home and property, who's there to align it with you, making home truly the place where our heart is. Home is where the heart is, making it be a wonderful sanctuary, a happy place for us, a safe place, a creative place where we can relax, enjoy, truly be ourselves, enjoy family and friends, enjoy our animal companions. So thank you, angels, for doing the ultimate spring cleaning, whatever time of the year it is where you are, and just sweeping your nets through every nook and cranny in the home, starting with any crawl space, any basement space, first floor, third floor, however many floors there might be, out through the attic. And if you live in an apartment, a condo, a larger building, not a single family home, that is absolutely fine and great too. Please sweep your nets through our homes and properties, taking with you any energy not serving us up to the light for healing now, bringing down more wonderful alignment with the peace energy, love, joy, gratitude, the highest vibrational energies. Now that you've swept out, cleaned out, cleared out what's not serving us, we have more room for what does. So thank you for that. And as we turn our attention to our yards, our land, our property, again, it's absolutely fine if it's a communally shared and owned. That is just great. And as you turn your attention to it, angels, please sweep your nets through those areas for everyone listening so that the earth is blessed and aligned with the individuals who are living there. We get to live here. Earth allows us to live here so graciously at this pivotal time. Let's bless her. Let's thank her. Bless the earth itself, the clean air, the clean water, the majestic trees, mountains, the deserts, the sky, the wildlife, anything and everything here on the planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Mother Earth and for all that she provides. One more time. Thank you, angels, for sweeping your nets through all of our emotions. And this time, as you sweep your nets through them, emotions not serving us, emotions that don't have anything further to teach us, because yes, we come into human bodies to learn from our emotions, as they're so instructive. They have so much to show us, to tell us, to teach us as we learn how to manage them, as we learn how to balance them. And we have to feel it to heal it. If it's one of those lower vibrational energies or emotions that can be more challenging to feel and experience. So that's what we're going to sweep our nets through. And it's going to go down our grounding cords, and we're going to balance our chakras being the life force energy centers that we all have, 7 major ones in the body. So those are going to get balanced as we go. So just imagine having the angels sweep their nets through, starting at the top of your head, the crown of your head, balancing, opening, enhancing your crown chakra, your third eye, bringing that energy down, your throat chakra, your heart chakra is wide open, solar plexus chakras across the belly, just looking wonderful. This is the seat of our self in many ways, our self-confidence, our self-respect, our self-love. It's where we set boundaries from. Our sacral, our root chakra, and balancing all the energies, gathering it from all around us as you balance those chakras as you go. Also balancing the 4 elements in our body, the fire, water, earth, and air, and sending down through our grounding cord. You can imagine dropping a grounding cord down between your legs, sending it down deep, deep, deep to the magnetic core of Mother Earth, sending down any emotions you do not need. Angels, please take with you any anger, any frustration, any rage, any discomfort, any pain that is not serving us, any anxiety, any trauma, any stress that is not serving us. Please send it down our grounding cords right now. We'd be so, so grateful. Earth is a master transmuter, and she will take it and turn it into something useful. Sending down your grounding cords any sadness that's not serving us, any depression, any angst, any frustration, any irritation, any feeling of being discombobulated, of not being clear, of not being loved, of not being supported, of not being enough. Sending that all down our grounding cords now, 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 now. And Mother Earth is taking those energies and emotions from us. And she says she's turning them into fish food for the hungry fish in the streams and the rivers and the lakes and the oceans. Wonderful, wonderful. And now a moment of silence. Let go of anything else you do not need. And then we're going to ask for what we do need. Moment of silence. Let go of anything I didn't mention that you want to let go of, that you'd like help letting go of. The angels are all here. So happy to help. Okay, very good. So everyone's releasing, releasing, releasing. And now that you're all the way down at that magnetic core of Mother Earth, bring up the fountain of youth energy for yourself if you'd like to. You can recapitulate, you can reinvent, you can recreate your body all day, every day. Our cells are continuously upgrading and enhancing, as are our chakras. Let's get a blessing for each system in our body, from the respiratory system to the metabolic system, the hormonal system, digestion, elimination, any system I mentioned or did not mention, being bloodstream, being upgraded, all the organs, major and minor. Thank you, thank you. Also bring up from that magnetic core of Mother Earth anything you need, manifesting from your wide open heart, fully in alignment with your purpose, and you've got everything you need right here and right now. So just feel into that. And then you can feel your energy going up, up, up as you raise your vibration and frequency very naturally. connecting with the divine. And you're now a beautiful bridge for that heaven on earth energy of peace, of love, of joy, of gratitude, and powerfully creating that here in your life and in the life of your family and friends as you show them how to do that, and just naturally blessing others by who you are, by who you're being, bringing the focus onto being versus so much focus on doing, do. We can become human doings rather than human beings. So thank you, angels. Just take a big cleansing breath in through the nose, bringing in everything you need. And on the count of 3, we're going to breathe out through the mouth, letting go of everything that does not serve you. Your choice, send it up to the light or send it down your grounding cord. Release it. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Thank you, angels. It is done. So be it. So welcome you back into your body, whether you come quickly or whether you come slowly or somewhere in between, coming back into your body, back into the present day, feeling refreshed, renewed, feeling cleansed and cleared and uplifted. So if you liked that energy clearing, that healing, that blessing, it's something you can do for yourself. You can do it for your home. You can do it for others to assist them. So you could hear there was a little bit of structure to it. It's most powerful to do it aloud, but certainly if you need to do it silently, that's great too. And it's most powerful to do it 3 times in a row. And you can just choose if you're going to send the energy that you don't need up to the light or down to Mother Earth. I like to send it in both directions because I feel it helps me connect both ways. So that is the energy clearing and blessing. And let me walk you through some other resources I have available for you. My website, wendyrosewilliams.com, which I will link in the comments. There is different events there that are available where you can join me for a one-time fun, uplifting, inexpensive group event. Some examples of those are I'm going to be hosting a Come As You Were past life regression party. You're welcome to dress up if you know or think you know, or if you're particularly drawn to a particular time period or a certain person. You're so welcome to have fun and dress up as that person. If you have no idea who you were in a past life, that's absolutely fine too, because that's what we'll be doing during that event, is discovering that. And we will just learn more because, as I said, when we get to release that energy not serving us, oh my goodness, what a difference, feeling happier and healthier, and that our life has purpose and we really are loved and supported. So you'll find events like that. I also will be doing a live channeling with the Ascended Masters and Angels as another example, and you get to ask one question. So whatever would be the most beneficial for you, and you will get assistance with that. So I keep these events to a small number of people, and just so that everybody gets some one-on-one time to work together. So you'll find those on my website. You will find my books linked there. I have the privilege, in addition to being a past life energy healer, past life regressionist, a hypnotherapist, I have the privilege of being a published author. And my books are always about energy healing. They're about past lives, they're about reincarnation, they're about forgiveness and other things that are just so beneficial to us that we may need help with. So you will find the books on both Amazon and on Audible, and you'll see the link to them on my website. They're also available. The most recent book, Regression Healing 2, Joe and Marilyn, is also available via the other major booksellers. So that's a change I've made. It's not just via Amazon and Audible. And what else? I can also, I would love to connect with you via my podcast. My podcast is called wakingupspiritually.com, is the website for it, the name of it, Waking Up Spiritually. And you're so welcome to join our Facebook group by that same name. I co-host it with Greg Kirk. And you're able to go to wakingupspiritually.com and use the search button to look for whatever would be helpful to you. If you have questions about past life energy, about energy management practices, how to clear your energy, how to manifest, those sorts of things, whatever comes to mind in the area of spirituality, metaphysics, energy, you're very likely to find a podcast on that topic as we start to move toward about 100 podcasts. If you don't see the topic there that you'd love to have help with, just email me via my website. There's a contact me link on my website tab on the website, and you can let me know what you need help with. And we're very likely to be able to create a podcast in that area for you. Because if you've got the question, other people do too. So let me just check my list. Those are some of the resources available for you. And I also offer one-on-one sessions. So let's walk through what those are and what the frequently asked questions are about working together privately. So private sessions are via Zoom. So you're in the comfort of your own home. And that's wonderful because most people relax best there. You just want to be somewhere where it's going to be quiet, where you will not be interrupted. And if home is unusually busy, noisy, etc., and you won't get that space, you can do your session privately via Zoom from your phone in your car parked somewhere lovely, or from if you've got a quiet office location or friend's home or family member's home. So wherever's right for you. It's a series of 3 energy healing sessions, which includes past life regression. And the first session is 2.5 hours. The second is 1 hour, and the third is 1 hour. And I will include the booking link that will have more detail that I'm going to share right now that you can read through. And it also, you're able to schedule. You can self-schedule and compare our calendars. It'll bring up my calendar for you. And you can schedule that 2.5 hour, 1 hour, and 1 hour session. Most people schedule them 2 to 3 weeks apart. Again, this will be included in the booking link information. Occasionally, if someone's really got a lot going on and really wants and needs help, or is moving through something quickly, or wants help moving through something quickly, may schedule as frequently as once a week, and we can do the 3 sessions that way. That's absolutely fine too. You know what's best for you. A lot of people like to schedule once a month. And that way we have the 3 sessions over a 3-month period, and you just get the benefit of working together longer for that one payment that you're making for the three sessions. So what do we do in those sessions? It's different for everyone because it's architected by your higher self, by your brilliant soul, and by your guides. And they know what you most need. They know what's going to be most effective for you and most efficient. But I'll give you kind of the overall look of what the sessions are typically like. And again, just know that this can be in a different order. We may do things I'm not mentioning right now. And we may not do some of these things if your guides are saying it's just not needed and it's not going to be helpful for you. Typically, what we do is at the start of the session, we do an energy clearing and blessing. We go over your questions and requests that you write for your higher self and guides to help you with. And again, that's part of the booking link, is what health questions do you have, if anything about wealth and career, and anything about relationships. Those are the big 3 buckets, so to speak, that most people do have questions about and do want some help with. And then there's also miscellaneous. So if it's not one of those 3 other big categories, do you have questions about your purpose, about an interesting dream, or if you can't recall any of your dreams, or about a near-death experience you had that you're still unpacking and want to understand more, spiritually transformative experience, whatever it might be. So we review those. And please don't stress about writing the perfect questions or having to write them in a certain format. There'll be instructions, and it's absolutely fine. Just do your best to write those questions. You can write them, ask your higher self and guides to help you. It's simply priming the pump. It gets us started. If there's something very important that you didn't think to bring up or forgot to include or just did not know about, it will absolutely come up during the sessions. So no worries about writing the questions. And So we go over those, and then we go to a healing temple. And in the healing temple, we bring in a series of colored healing lights. Each light will go to a specific place on your body, and it will gently yet powerfully heal you through all space and time, through any life form you've ever been, on planet, off planet, any dimension. The reason for this is our soul memory is eternal, so we can be just carrying um, emotion that's not serving us. We can have fears, anxieties, phobias, just feeling overly worried about, feeling stuck based on those past experiences. So we will have those healing lights assist with that. The healing lights can also assist with anything in this lifetime. So often there are things that come up of something that happened earlier in this lifetime that could benefit from some unpacking, from some releasing, from some additional understanding. So something that just really upset you, depressed you, stressed you, confused you, whatever it might be. So we can get that uplifted and cleared up too. So healing temple, start with the healing lights, and then we work with the four major elements in your body and get those wonderfully balanced if they're not already. Your fire, your water, your earth and air elements in your body. Oh my gosh, what a difference. If you're particularly low in one or more of those elements, it's just very hard to get life flowing the way we want to and need to, because we're just so low in a certain area, like someone that's very low on fire or water. As I said, it can be any of those four elements. So we get that addressed for you if that's needed. And if your elements are already balanced, fantastic. Then we just get them to increase, because once they come into balance with each other, then they can increase and be an even more service for you. Next, we look at your chakras. Chakras are your life force energy centers. There's 7 major ones in the body, as we worked with them in the angel clearing prayer, from the crown chakra at the top of the head down to the root chakra at the base of the tailbone spine. Each one of the chakras is responsible for different areas. Just as an example, our root chakra, low on the pelvic floor, that is responsible for our health, our wealth, our harmonious relationships, and our life purpose. But I mentioned 4 bigger, more foundational things. And the root chakra, that's just one chakra. And then we have the other chakras. So the idea is to get each of those just at peak efficiency. So it's like having the ultimate tune-up for your car. If you've ever had that done, if you've ever had a performance car, a sports car, any kind of car that got a much needed tune-up, it just makes such a difference in how things flows in life. That's the best analogy I've got for you right now, what that feels like. And we also work with your upper chakras that connect you up to the divine, because there's 7 more chakras that go from the crown up to the heavens, up to the light, the universe, whatever your belief system is. And then there's 7 that connect from the bottom of our feet, the soles of our feet, down to that magnetic core of Mother Earth. So we work with all the chakras in the healing temple. And that is the healing temple portion for most people. As I said, other things may come up, and then absolutely we'll be working to get that tuned up, tweaked, enhanced, and upgraded for you as needed. Second thing that we do typically is get you wonderfully connected with your guide. Some of you listening are already connected with your guide or guides and have been working with them for whatever time period, but you still can have this wonderful reunion and meeting, as can we all, and you receive a gift from your guide and a message from your guide. And for many people, it's so pivotal. It feels so different in life because they've tried and tried and have not been able to connect with their guide, or they're not sure if they are, and they'd like some verification and some validation around it. So I'm so happy to help you with that. Occasionally, this is pretty rare. I'd say maybe 2 to 5% of people just really are still, struggling with that even during session. Please don't worry. I'll help you with it. I will get you connected with your guide, and I can channel your guide for you with your permission, if that's the best way to just get you reintroduced, because you do know each other. but just to get you reintroduced, have that beautiful reunion, and then you will be able to connect with your guide going forward. And your guide can give some suggestions, what the best ways are for you to connect. So we get that wonderful work with the guide, conversation and connection with the guide, feeling that unconditional love, feeling that support, that wisdom. That is a big deal. Many people don't feel they have enough support in life. They don't feel they've received enough unconditional love. And that's part of why it's so important to know how to give that to ourselves and to just really, really love and accept ourselves with our quirks and flaws and our shadow self, whatever we least like about ourselves too, and just embrace it all and just love it all. So many people say getting connected with their guide was their favorite part of the sessions. Other people, it's the healing temple. You can just hear there's a lot of variety to what we do, and that's very, very purposeful. So whatever's the most effective and working brilliantly for you, we spend a bit more time there, and other things we can pass through more lightly. And so Healing Temple, get you connected with your guide. And then we're getting ready to go to the time and place with the most healing and information and uplift for your life today. So that may take us straight into a past life or past lives, because we're not limited to one. Typically that's session 2, but it may come up as early as session 1. And we also can go to scenes earlier in this lifetime, because many people benefit from healing for that, as I mentioned. So that inner child healing can be really important and be a game changer in how we feel in life now as an adult, to have resolved some of that energy, which we just haven't been able to heal before. So past life can be this life too. So don't be too literal with the past life. That's why I'm putting that in quotes. And the way that we get there is we take a wonderful walk across a meadow. We receive 2 more healing and grounding opportunities there with the sun and with this wise ancient tree. And then we get into this marvelous little boat, and the boat will do all the work for you to take you where you need to go. And the boat will take you through a wonderful cave. And the cave turns out to be a crystal cave. And you'll receive healing from the crystals that light up and offer you, and you're welcome to accept that crystal and healing energy if you choose to, into your body, into your life. It's different for everyone. Everyone has different crystals light up in that cave. That is one of my gifts. I'm what's called a crystal healer. And, many of us love crystals, but I'm able to specifically work with them and combine them so that they are beneficial for other people. And I build a crystal healing grid for you, which you can see an example of one on my website. And then I send you some photographs of it based on what we experienced during your individual session. So you'll have those photographs of it and just know that that's working on your behalf. Also, you're learning so many different new techniques that you can just work with, and you can go back and have that healing with the sun again. You'll know how to do that. You'll know how to have that go to the healing temple. You'll know how to go to the crystal cave. So you're also just learning things that will be beneficial, and you have your recordings to go back to too, to just work with things more. So we go through that crystal cave, as I said, typically in session 2, and then the boat takes you exactly where you need to go, because your higher self and guides are choosing that. So the boat will take you to the time and place with the most uplift and healing and information for your life today, because it really is all about now, which might sound like a funny thing for a past life regressionist to say, but the whole purpose of working with the past is to enhance now and to get to enjoy now more, as well as to be creating that wonderful future and then bringing that marvelous future into the present moment. So we're spending more and more and more time in the present moment, which also helps alleviate anxiety, which is worrying about the future and things that may come to pass. And we're then mistakenly can be creating those things that we least want and least need by the law of attraction, because we're putting a lot of focus there. So we're learning how to get more in the present moment and also can alleviate depression, because that's just, oh my goodness, that's a lot of, um, worrying and stressing about things that have already happened, and we're not there anymore. So just coming to some peace with them. So we go through that experience with the past life or past lives or scenes earlier in this lifetime. Many people say, oh my gosh, that was my favorite. And we're just able to figure out how that correlates to now and something that's going on now, and just able to uplift that and make that better. And then, so that's typically session 2. And then session 3 is we go to the last day in that past life as we wrap up session 2. And then we are poised, we're ready to raise our vibration and frequency and go on up to the light. Again, whatever the right term is for you, heaven, Summerlands, Nirvana, whatever the right term is for you, the universe. But going on home, leaving that body from the past life, thanking it for its service, and going on up to, I'll say the light or the home for simplicity right now. And there, and it's typically session 3, your guide is waiting for you with your book of life. Everyone has a book of life, also called a book of love, and it's all the information about your various lives, and whether it was on planet, off planet, any dimension. So because we're going to the place of all knowledge, which includes the Akashic records, which is the earth lives. So that's your marvelous moment where your guide will be answering. It's typically your guide. It can occasionally be an angel or an ascended master, or someone else, very wise, loving being with your best interest at heart, that's helping answer your questions and your requests that you wrote before we started the first session, and that we reviewed at the beginning of the first session. Certainly they're answered organically all throughout the 3 sessions as we go along too, but session 3 is typically when we get the most answers. Again, please don't worry, oh my gosh, what if I can't do it, what if I feel like a little bit too nervous, or I feel blocked and I'm not getting very much from my guide at that moment, I don't want to lose that opportunity. You won't. I will absolutely help you. Your higher self and guides will be helping you, even if you and your human persona can't perceive it as much. And I'm happy, again, with your permission, to channel your guide for you and help answer those questions and requests, and just see, just it's a dialogue between us, back and forth. Does that make sense? What do you think? How does that fit for you? What does that make you realize? So it's just a wonderful, very participative conversation, even if it's being channeled for you. But many people are able to just tell me, because you not only can hear, you can see, you can feel, you can sense, you can know, you can touch. You've got all your senses during the sessions. The what's called the psychic clairs, your third eye is open, and you're just able to know these things. And as I said, feel, sense, hear, know, all the different senses are there for you. And your guide certainly can be, commenting, helping, bringing up anything else that might have been left out, or that we haven't spent enough time on. So they're just going to bring forth whatever's most powerful and helpful for you. So that's how they work, the sessions, the 3 energy healing sessions, including the past life regression. And for those 3 sessions together, it is $997. It's $997 US dollars. And the booking link has a secure payment processor, so you're able to pay with your credit card, your debit card, PayPal, however you choose to pay for that. And then you just do the scheduling. Go ahead and schedule those appointments, and then you send me those questions in prep for your first session. So let me answer a couple of frequently asked questions that come up. And actually, I'm going to refer you to my website. There's a frequently asked question guide on their tab. It's a pretty thorough and up to date, and it's got information such as, what if I would like to break those payments up? Can I break those payments up rather than doing the 997 as one sum? There's information about that. Sometimes people are able to have use their medical savings dollars that are the healthcare savings plan. And if you need an invoice from me that states therapeutic hypnotherapy, happy to send that to you. And then you're able to do it that way. Some people pay via a 6-month no interest loan from PayPal, and they do it that way. So there's just different information there and other questions that you might have. So that is the energy healing package of 3 sessions. And then there's also a program called Keep the Momentum Going for anyone that has done that package of 3 sessions with me. There's a session, a momentum session. It's over 6 months, and you have one 60-minute session, so a 1-hour session every 6 weeks, and that's a 6-month period for $749. So that is the other option for working together one-on-one. So those are the 2 things, and then the other things are different group sessions, and that's about it. Let me look at my list here and make sure I didn't leave anything out. And that looks pretty complete. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your interest. I so look forward to meeting you. If we haven't met already, I so look forward to working with you again if we've already done some things together. And just thank you for being who you are. We're all here at a really crucial time on the planet and are here. My belief is we're all here to just love and support one another, as well as support the earth, as she is working so mightily and so um, powerfully to raise her vibration and frequency, and inviting us to do the same, to move on up to 5D, the 5th spiritual dimension, and higher. So again, thank you. And I will put some different links in for you, and look forward to seeing you next time. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.